Yeah, buddy. What's going on, everybody? Your boy is in the building. Your boy KQKC is ready for another one. That's right. It's time for another live stream. All the grinding don't stop. That's right. We are doing our thing. I'm talking about boxing is back. It's back 100% back. And that's what I mean. All right. And I appreciate everyone that showed me love. I appreciate everyone that's here today. And, of course, some channels, come on late or start late or start the same time I do, but you all always faithful and you always come over here at KQKC because KQKC don't bother nobody. All right. I just do my thing and just tell it like it is. That's all. All right. So now, as we talk about it, let's see who all in here to get it started. All right. And I appreciate everybody this weekend. All right. It wasn't no boxing pretty much this weekend, except for one. And she pretty much was blacked out, okay, for the United States. She was very exclusive for none other than Sky Sports. And she left the zone to make that fight with Clarissa Shields. Okay, so therefore, that's why the Savannah Marshall fight was blacked out. But she did get a knockout. Oh, she got a knockout. So, first of all, before we get into it, let's see who all in the building. Let's see who all chose to come over here and kick it with your boy, the singing OG. And I appreciate it. All right. Yes, sir. We got Chi-Town Finest. He said he at the gig, but he's listening, OG. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, he's always listening. All right. He's been very, very busy. And he's working on something very, very important. And I don't want to disturb that. So you keep going grinding, brother. All right. Old school boxing talk. What's going on? What's going on? Let's get ready for Monday. That's right. You damn right. Shoot, I hope I don't have to move my time, man. And I hate doing this because it'll be the third time I have to move my time. And I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. And I fucked around with now that shit before. But anyway, Reggie Milligan, what's going on with you? All right. We got Chase Money in the building. What's going on with you? We got Jose Diaz in the building. We got Vince Rice in the building. What's going on, Vince? What's going on with you? All right. We got Boxing Man. What's going on, my man? We got T-Dub. What's going on, T-Dub? Salute to you, my brother. Emmanuel Pedigree is up in the building. Salute to you, Emmanuel. All right, we got Young World up in here. Young World, Jay Lee, the chosen one. We got Quick is up in here. Salute to you, my sister, my grace, my love, my queen. Yes, sir. All right, old school bosses talk. Yes, sir. He said, I thank you, Bob the Pamper Bob. Yes, sir. Hey, good for his ass. Motherfucker. Shit. Yes, sir. Singing, preaching, pimping OG. Yes, sir. Salute to you, man. What's going on? You must have forgot it's up in here. All right? No matter what time you move to, we'll find you. Hey, I appreciate the old school. I'm just thinking about it. I don't know yet. All right? Because it's kind of like we're overlapping. And it's kind of like, I don't like to rock with that, if you must be out for a certain time, I just don't. I'm sorry, I don't rock with that. You know me. I tell it like it is. All right. I just tell it like it is. That's all. If we got a certain time limit and time, whatever, respect that. That's all I ask. But anyway, if I do it, I think everybody else should be able to do it. And everybody shit stink. All right, shit. Okay. But anyway, let me keep moving on. But I know things come up. I do. I know things come up, things happen. I understand that, But sometimes it get later. And then, anyway. But let's keep it moving. All right, let's keep it moving. Now, first of all, Savannah Marshall. Okay, she had a brutal one knockout. All right. Quick. She said something. He said, I feel you. I try to stay out of the way about not step on toes when I go live in Thursdays and on Saturday. Yeah, I try to do that, and I try not to, but if you're doing that, they should respect you too. That's how I look at it. They should respect you too. And like I said, I'm no big channel or anything like that. All I ask for a little respect. That's all. A little respect. I ain't tripping on no super chats or nothing like that or anything like that. I just want to talk boxing. And I just want to talk at the time I'm designated to talk about. I'm not on for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. Hell no. Shit, I got more shit to do than that. But when you go on late and say, well, I start this time, I feel like starting at this time. So fuck him. Nah. I'm sorry, I don't rock like that. Nope. So anyway, but let me go ahead and get talking. But I do understand shit do come up. So I'm honest. I'm an understandable guy, and I feel, I feel it. I feel that. Things come up, kids and shit like that. What's going on, Lil Rick? What's going on? Greeting from the south side of Houston. And like I said yesterday, Houston, y'all got y'all shit popping. Y'all are really doing y'all thing out there in the boxing community, and I respect that. I respect that you got 2 undisputed, well, heading for undisputed fighters out there, and you got one in Houston and one in Dallas, and they're all in the state of Texas. For y'all to be a Republican state, y'all doing y'all thing. All right, now let's get on down to it. All right, now Savannah Marshall had that brutal knockout. All right, and one thing about her knockout, she can punch. Yeah, she has a great punch. What's up, Howard Vance? What's going on, the Kiggy? All right, yes, sir. But one thing about it, she has that one punch, and she can really knock you out. Now, Carissa Shields, she got in the ring, and she pretty much said, "Hey, you ain't gonna knock me out." But I have to admit, she got more strength than Carissa Shields. Carissa Shields only has what? 2 knockouts on her record. Now, of course, Savannah Marshall has 10, I believe. 10, I believe. But that don't mean shit. Okay? What it means is that, okay, she got that one punch knockout. What else does she have? Now, I know that old cliche, skill paying the bills. I get that. All right? Okay, I get that. And Carissa Shields has the skills. She has the skills to beat Savannah Marshall. All you gotta do is just take that one hand knockout that she has and nothing else she has, and take it away. That's what she's gonna have to do. She's gonna have to take that away from her, and so that's how it should be, and that's what she should do. Who has she knocked out? You know what? I don't even know. Actually, I couldn't even tell you. So because I really didn't keep up with Savannah Marshall. Not a good matchup for Shields, in my opinion. Well, Savannah's taller. Yeah, she is taller. But Carissa's more technical. And that's going to give her problems because she's kind of wild with her punches. She come, like haymakers, right? And she can punch if she lands one. And this is going to bring me into this next subject. Now, I know, a lot of people going to pretty much look like, what you talking about, KQ? What you talking about now? Now, Gervonta Tank Davis. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. LaShawn Bennett, what's going on? He said, the last bomb she fought, this like the movie, The Great White Hope. Yep. Okay. See, that's what I always say. I don't look at resumes. I don't look at resumes because resumes can be deceiving. You could be 25-0. You look at somebody's resume, you be like, who the hell is these people? Who is this? So that's why I don't look at resumes. I look at the fighter and see what the fighter has. And that's going to bring me into the next subject. Now, my man Lil Rick said Marshall beats Shields in the amateurs. That's her only loss. That was her only loss in the amateurs. That was Clarissa Shields' last loss. She only lost one time. That's it. And that was Savannah Marshall. That's right. So, so I don't know if she expecting that to resurface, because time goes by and shit pretty much whoop. She gotten better, Clarissa Shields, and she kind of like stagnated. She was off for a while, got back on, off for a while, got back on. So she's not really that big star. Because if you notice, Clarissa Shields has more belts and have more championships belts than she has. So that little belt is not going to really top what Clarissa Shields has done. So I keep telling everybody, the amateurs and the pros are two different things. Look at Goucher. He was an Olympian. He was a dog in the amateurs. Now look at his ass. He's hiding behind a high guard. And we know what Tim Zoo did to the high guard. So, but what's going on, King Style, Mr. Mechanical? I see y'all brothers coming in here. All right. Well, okay. Now, who else? Did I miss anybody? Okay. All right. Now, this brings me into Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is a good fighter. He got skills. He got damn good skills. Now, this is me talking, hypothetically, now, and I'm gonna throw this out there. Rolly Romero, he's not really, he's a legally retarded guy. Hey, I'm just keeping it real, but he got that legal retarded strength. He has that strength. Now, let's just say, let's say he throw something and catch Tank. Now, would Tank fall, or would he take it and keep coming? Even though Rolly Romero, he didn't even know it was going to land. He just threw it. So I say, what's going on, Bruce? What's happening, baby? Salute to you. So I just say, hey, you know what? I think that Gervonta Tank Davis will walk through no punches. Because I think the best of Gervonta Davis is when he fight adversity. That's what I think. But this is boxing, people. This is boxing. And anything can happen in boxing. It can be an upset just like that. A champion can fall just like that. Look at Anthony Joshua. He want to come over to America and be a star. But that got kind of messed up. Because Andy Ruiz messed that shit up for him. Now, look at him. I went back and looked at a couple fights with him and Klitschko. I watched that fight the other night. Damn shit to do. All right. And I watched that fight. And that's when he was on his way, man. That fight just catapulted him up. And Deontay Wilder was commentating that fight. So I'm like, wow, man. Look at how the mighty have fallen. And just for the people that didn't know, they will have a pay-per-view for Tyson Fury and Dylan White. They pay-per-view over in the UK. It's gonna be $24. $24.95. Wow. But see, BT Sports and Frank Warren, they're affiliated with BT Sports just like DAZN and Eddie. Well, it used to be Sky Sports, but not now. But they paying $24.95. We paying what? $79.95. But with the Earl Spence and you guys fight, I think it's worth it. I think that's a badass card on there. So I'm good for it. All right. Now, all right. Now, Mr. Santi, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Because Lubin and Fondora, they've been going at it, baby. Ooh, they been going at it. And I'm talking about Fondora trainer and Fondora. Fondora's like, hey, I gave a Lubin Cotto. I gave him that. I softened him up or whatever. All right, what's he say? Fury versus White expected to sell 1 million pay-per-views at least. Probably will be. Look how cheap that shit is. $24.95. Everybody buy that shit. It's gonna be in the O2 Arena. Now think about it, was in the Wimbledon Stadium. They hold 100,000 in that hole. 100,000. Ooh wee, man. Now, Lubin coach said, and I wrote it down so I won't forget. Lubin coach said Fondora softened up Rosario. Yeah, that's right. He said he softened up Rosario. Lubin served up Cotto though. Wow. Okay. And Fundora tried to discredit Lubin win over Rosario last June. Fundora said he gave Rosario to Lubin. Now, keep in mind, Lubin Chan is very questionable. Right now, people like, keep in mind, what's up, D Ray? What's going on? Javier Martinez is in the building. All right, what's happening, baby? All right, make sure everybody hit the like button. Now, Javier, what's going on with you? Pitbull Cruz, 8 tanks, shots like bomb bombs. Well, yeah, he's fighting with one hand, Javier. Of course he will. All right, but if he punched in combination, he would have been rocked. Trust me, he would have been rocked. Because that little motherfucking punch. He's heavy-handed. Naturally heavy-handed. But anyway, we're going to get to Tank. All right? Don't worry about it. We get to Tank, baby. Just hang around. All right? Now, so Fundora, the Tower Inferno, besides punching on the outside where he should be fighting at with the long reach, the height, he's fighting on the inside. He throws close to 90 punches per round. 90 punches per round. Now, that means that Lubin's going to have to be straight, pinpoint, and place his shot correctly. Don't try to rush in because you might run into something. I know. I get it. Everybody looks at Lubin, Fundora, and say, man, he's tall, he's lanky, he can't fight. I'm telling you right now, don't underestimate Fundora. Now, Lubin is a great fighter, slick boxer sometimes. You know, when he fought Cotto, C-O-T-A, when he fought Cotto, he did a little squat down and bam, right? Okay, that looked good, right? But you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that against Fundora. Because Fundora gonna be waiting on a counter punch if you try to throw something. Now, his chin has been questionable. Let's just say his face ran into Jamel right hook. Okay. He ran into that punch and he went down. And that punch wasn't thrown very hard. So now this is why this fight is so important. Because Lubin has a chance now for the second time to go for a championship strap. Now, I don't know if he's gonna win or not. That ain't my job. I don't do predictions. All right, Knockout Boxing 86, he does those. All right. But I believe that the Tower Inferno is going to use his height, use his strength, and use his uppercuts because he loves to throw an uppercut. And he might catch Lubin with something on the chin. And Lubin doesn't have a chin. So that's how I see that fight going thus far. All right. So, Javier Martinez, he got something real fast. All right, what's going on, my man? He said, Single OG, Tank has TNT in his hands. I'm just messing with you. I'm a big Tank fan. Oh, okay, Javier. All right, because that motherfucker was eating gunpowder. He was. I don't know why, but he was, you know. Yeah. Now, okay, Asante said Lubin is going to give Fundora a lesson in levels. Now, you're right, Asante, because, see, if you take away Lubin chin, get him a chin transplant, and he get in there and fight Fundora, okay, He can stay away from the inside and fight on the outside. He can box. He's a southpaw. And it's kind of difficult to fight a southpaw unless you have fought one before. Now, I don't know if Fondora fought a southpaw before, but he can fight Lubin. He used to be signed to Mike Tyson Promotions, and now he's with PBC, and I think he's a very good fighter, Lubin. I think he's kind of small for that weight class. That's just me personally, but he fights at that weight class. Now, if he can pretty much use his skills, and he can make it a skillful type strategize fight, he probably can pick Fundora a piece, little by little, slowly but surely. But Fundora likes to mix it up. He likes to get in there and throw them uppercuts, throw those shovel jabs, throw 80, 90 punches per round. That's his bread and butter. He loves doing that shit. Yeah, Keki. Lubin used to fight for Mike Tyson Promotions. Mike Tyson did have a promotion company, and he was signed to Mike Tyson Promotions. That's right. So, but it went out of business. So therefore, Lubin, he didn't have no home. So, but now he has one, and no, long story. All right. So, but anyway, Little Rick said, "Hey, facts." He said, "Facts." He doesn't utilize that 80-inch reach like he should. He can be pretty brutal, though. Once he hurts you, yes, he can. That's one thing about Fundora. I saw him fight a few times, and it just mind boggles me that a guy that tall, a guy that with that length, because listen, you talking about an 80-inch reach. Deontay Wilder has an 83-inch reach. Why would you want to be fighting on the inside? I never understood that shit. And maybe I'll understand it this week. I don't know. But, I always thought in boxing, if you have a reach like that or a reach advantage, and you are a boxer and the height, then you be on the outside just picking them apart. Bam, bam, bam. King P, what it do, baby? What it do? But, hey, I know the boxer is finna fight the brawler. Or you can say the boxer finna fight the boxer / brawler. But I'm going to tell you something. Lubin get hit with something on his chin, Lubin might not get up, because this is what Fondora does. He has done this in all his damn fights. What's up, William? Old school. What's going on with you? Salute to you. All right? And we got my man Lubin going to have to touch that body from the opening bell. You're right, King P. He going to have to. No filling out rounds. All right? No filling out rounds. All right? A lot of people like to say, well, this is going to be a fill out round. And I have called some fights that will fill out rounds. All right? Everybody trying to find their range. You're throwing a throwaway jab out there. Everybody trying to find their range. Well, Fondora don't have to do that shit. Just get close to him. You're going to reach him. But this is the part. Let me say this. All the pressure is on Lubin. If you really want to, really want to know the truth. Because he going against a guy that's taller, has a longer reach, and like to fucking mix it up on the inside and outside. So how do you defend something like that? Ring IQ. Ring IQ. And you're damn right, OTB. You're going to have to put him on his back foot. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to put him on his back foot and see what he does then. You feel me? Javier Fortuna. Javier Fortuna. I did a bitch. What I'm saying Fortuna for? I ain't talking to him. Anyway, what's going on, Javier? He said Charlo KO Lubin and Rosario. Had him hurt in the second round. Yes, Fundora is going to pressure the shit out of him. Yep. I don't see Lubin taking these shots. See, that's the thing about it. Another thing, that's another thing. I don't get this. I don't understand what's happening. because Lubin, he's not, he doesn't look like, he's not muscular. He's not chiseled and shit like that. He just a fighter, you know. So, but yeah, I know, Rick. I laugh. I was like Javier Batuta. I'm like, why the hell I'm saying Javier Batuta for? You know. But anyway, yeah. Where is his ass at? Anyway, so it should be a good fight. You know. So now, Roger said, Lubin hits hard. Yeah, I seen him working the bag, and yes, but see, this is the thing about it. I always thought Lubin should be fighting at 147. I don't know why. If you look at him, and his legs are skinny, his legs are very thin. I mean, only thing big on him is his head. I'm not trying to be funny, but only thing big on him is his head. What's up, Jay? What's going on with you, James? All right, but you know, when you see him, you say, "Wow, man, look at Lubin. He's small, and just watch the fight this weekend. You're gonna see how awkward that look, how awkward it is, you know. But that gonna be a different fight. Trust me, it's gonna be a different fight. Now, Lubin is the glamour underdog to me versus Fondora. Well, yeah, he's the underdog. He's gonna be an underdog. This is his second shot at the championship. The first one with Charlo. This is the second shot he gonna have. Now, he got to make this good. You don't get too many chances, especially in the sport of boxing. Now, I got to move on to something very important. All right. Now, I was gonna say this for last, but it's bothering my mind, and I said, you know what? I want to say something about it, you know, because it's really, you know, pissing me off, and I heard some rumblings today about it. Miss Mechanical, okay, I ain't got my glasses. So you said, OG, are you calling Lion Ryan and Lubin Card this Saturday? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah. Now, are they coming on at the same time? If they come on at the same time, I put up a poll and see which one y'all want to see. I would love to see Ryan get put on his ass. Well, of course, he's gonna say the layoff is the reason. I already know. You know, we already know that song and dance. All right. Now, if you didn't catch me and knockout show yesterday, I mean, I was just in awe. What? Kids look up to your ass? Please. No. Ain't no kids look up to nobody that drops out of fights. No kid look at nobody that use that weak ass shit. No. No, 4 cars the weekend, 2 DAZN and 1 PBC and 1 top rank. Yep. Boxing gonna be lit up, baby. And what we got next week? What we got next week? Wait. And listen, and before I get to what I want to talk to y'all about, and it's very important to me. All right. Let me say this first. Don't listen to nobody telling y'all to boycott shit. Don't listen to nobody say don't pay for the pay-per-view. Pay for the pay-per-view. All right? If you can. If you cannot, listen to KQKC. I'm going to be calling it blow by blow and play by play. So that's all right. I got you. If you can't afford it, that's all right. I'm grinding. I'm going to do it. I always do it. But don't listen to people like barbershop conversations and shit like that. You know, all of a sudden, now you happy that boxing's back after you shit on it for I don't know how long, right? Buy the pay-per-view, y'all. Because I'm going to buy it. And like I say, if you can't afford to buy it, we understand. Because that's how, you know, this life goes. You know, shit, sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. But I'm right here, and I'm going to do my best to call it like I see it. All right? So don't worry. If you have to work, put earplugs in, and I will be calling the fight. All right? And I'm talking about the Earl Spencer you guys fight. Okay, so don't worry about that. All right. Now, I want to touch on something. Now, we all know about the Devin Haney fight. We all know about that contract that he did. All right. Let me see. Kate was saying something about Spence. What? Oh, Spence pay-per-view has one of the best undercards too. I love all the fights on undercard. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. I mean that's gonna be lit, and it is worth it to me. All right. It is worth it to me. I really believe it's worth it to me. But anyway, now everybody know about Haney and Kambosos. Everybody heard about the what's up, Slick Rick, the ruler? Yes, sir. What's going on, brother? Yes, sir. Greetings from Seattle. Yes, sir. He said, I'm looking forward to the Butez and Stunner's fight. It's going to be fireworks. Yep, that you got that right, Javier. That's going to be fireworks. Now, Haney and Kambosos. Kambosos been talking a lot of shit lately. He has been very disrespectful. What's going on, Juan? Salute to you, my brother. And we know the things that he has said to Devin Haney. We know that he's trying to justify his wife by using the N word, as that she's from Africa too. Okay, well, I'm not from Africa. I'm from right here, Chicago, fucking Illinois. Right now, you do have white Africans and black Africans, right? But that doesn't make it right. Now, with saying that, this is another problem I have. Now, allegedly, according to Teddy Atlas, that they are deciding who they want to win this fight over in Australia. Remember, Teddy Atlas got fired from ESPN for going on a rant because Jeff Horn should have won, should have lost that fight. And Manny Pacquiao, wait, Jeff Horn should have lost that fight, but they gave it to him anyway. This is quote and unquote. The promoters, they are the ones that would decide who wins the fight in Australia. The promoters and judges, they travel together. Wait a minute, hold up, what? Teddy Allen is saying it will come down to who the promoters want to win. The judges and promoters, they travel, and also he worries about other things, but that's the main thing he worries about. These are one of the things that you don't hear about in boxing. These are one of the damn things that they don't talk about in boxing. This is what I'm talking about right now. Clean the slate, clean the plate. Now, Devin Haney is making a statement. He is making himself a example of what a fighter should do. This is what he said, quote and unquote, that a fighter can fight anybody. Anybody or any fight can be made if you really want it. Yeah, you might have to take a shitty ass contract, but if you're confident in your skills, then it shouldn't be no problem. Any fight can be made. But when you got shit ass promoters, and I guarantee you Bob is part of this shit too. He been doing this shit for years. But when you got guys like that and judges like that, Adelaide Bird, all them other judges, they decide who they want to win. So, other words, you telling me that Devin Haney, if you don't want him to win, then he got to knock him out. Now, if you do want him to win, he still got to go back over there and knock him out. You see? I mean, come on. I mean, this is just a low life for boxing if that shit happens. You got to be fair and square. See, that's the thing about boxing. And that's why I say I respect every boxer that step in the ring. Because the odds are against your ass already. What to do everything, boxing? What to do, baby? The odds are against you already. And for a promoter, and Teddy Atlas, he's a lot of damn things. God damn, he's a lot of things. But one thing he's not is lying about this. Because I know, because he did the same. He did the same thing to ESPN. He's not there anymore. He went on that rant. Y'all remember? Then after that, not too long after that, he was gone. How dare you tell our unwritten law? That's what it is, right? It's an unwritten law. How dare you? So now, not only is Devin Haney making a statement, they're saying, listen, stop y'all fucking crying. If I can sit there and take a shitty damn contract to be great, your ass can too. Any fight can be made if your ass really want it. It does sound good, don't it? But when you got promoters and judges flying together, traveling together in different fights, it kind of make you, put a damn bad taste in your mouth. You feel me? Huh? And that been bothering me. That been really bothering me a lot lately. And I really, really think about what this young man is doing. Yes, it's a shitty contract, no doubt about it. Yes, Bob Aaron got a lot to do with it. Now, we don't think he don't. All we think he does is, yeah, hey, you can have my venue, right? Because Ludabella ain't shit either. What's going on, Lost Punch Out TV? Is that oh wow. Chat. Wow. What's going on? Lost Punch Out on TV. Salute to you, my brother. He said, salute KQKC, Boston OG. How you doing, sir? Man, how you doing, man? Yes, sir. I saw you the other day. Just listening, man. And next time I'll hop on with you. All right? Say, drop the link. But anyway, that's my brother from the UK. All right, Laws Punch Out TV. Good brother, good brother, good brother. Yes, sir. So that makes you like, oh wow, damn, that's fucked up, KQ. The judges know the outcome, the promoters know the outcome. How can you have a promoter and they're gonna sit there and say, well, you got this win. I mean, then fuck it, I'll leave. Now, another thing. Teddy Atlas said he was worried about is Devin Haney or Chin. Now, that's legit, I guess you'll say. Now, of course, Devin Haney will be, I don't know the game plan, but yeah, if he does get hit by something, can he withstand the pressure? Can he withstand that punch? Now, of course, he's not a big puncher. Let me see. I see Jane Allen. What's going on, Jane Allen? He said, Thurman about to put Crawford in his place, KQKC. Oh, James. Don't start, bud. It won't. I beat none. Don't worry. I'm going to get to that. Don't worry. All right. We got a lot to go over. All right. Don't worry. We're going to get to that. Don't start, none. Won't be none. Cassandra. I see you, my love. I see you, my queen. I see you, my grace. What it do? What it do? What it do? Kenny Peeps. I see you, baby, sneaking in the back door. Sneaking in the back door. Close that bitch. And put the board across it, right? As you had to do it in a dope house. Put the board across it so nobody can kick it in, right? But anyway, now, Devin Haney, he have a chance? Or can he take a punch? Because remember, he got clipped by Jorge Linares. And Linares was out of his prime. We said, "Law, still crazy. I'm sorry." Sneaking out the back door. Yeah, y'all remember that song? Well, maybe y'all don't. Right. But anyway, but think about it. It took Devin Haney two rounds to get them legs back under him. What's up, Tony Moore? What's going on with you, baby? Huh? It took him 2 rounds to get his legs under him. Now, George Kambosos, he's not no big puncher. All right? Now, well, then I hear people saying, well, he knocked Lopez down, and Lopez is bigger than Devin. Here come that old cliche again. I got to say it. Style makes fights. When you get ready to throw that overhand right, Kambosos, because that's all you got. And when you get ready to throw it, Devin not going to be there. He's not going to be there. So, yes, he dropped Lopez. Yes, he did, LaShawn. But that don't mean he's going to drop Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney's feet are faster. He doesn't have that ego trip that Lopez had. And his daddy ain't crazy as hell like Lopez has. You see? But then again, I think that was a flash knockdown. Because Lopez was so full of himself. He thought he was undisputed, but it was only 3 belts. But he had a Ring Magazine belt, so he said, "I'm undisputed." But and Mr. Suman put it in his ear anyway. But still, I think it was a flash knockdown. He was surprised that he got knocked down. Same way with Ryan Garcia, when Luke Soup Campbell knocked him down. That was a flash knockdown. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know. For two. There I go again. What the hell is wrong with me today? Man, and second OG, Haney is going to face a legit 135-pound in Kambosos. Yes, he's not facing a blown up 126 like Gamboa. All right, Linares and Jojo Diaz. He better not get into a prolonged exchanges with Kambosos. Hey, you took the words out of my mouth. This is what I said. See, you have to understand. Devin Haney's a great fighter. Great legs under him. But you got to stay out of that pocket. Use your legs. Use your punching ability to get in and get out. Use your ring generalship and get in and get out. Now, I don't know what the game plan is. I'm going to try to find out, but I don't know. I don't know what the game plan is. But in my opinion, I would stay out of that pocket. You don't want to stay in there too long. Because you stay in there too long, you might just get hit with something. So, and there go the excuse right there. Because that's all they need. One excuse for to take that fight from you. They waiting on something. So not only does he have to win, he have to win in high fashion. You know, he gonna have to really, really, really. Ain't no filling out round in this fight. Okay, round number 1. Start going down to the body, just like he did Jorge Linares. The first 3 or 4 rounds, he was perfect. He was going up and down, up and down, up and down. Jorge Linares just couldn't do nothing but, okay, okay, you know. But when he started getting close, when he started wanting to please the crowd, when he started wanting to please everybody, then that's when he got clipped. That's when he got a little brave. He got a little brave in his heart. That's when he said, okay, I think I can take his punch. I think I can. But he couldn't take that punch. And that wasn't a hell of a punch either now. But it rocked him. Now, I'm not saying George Kambosos has the same power. But why take that chance? Why take that chance? So do what you do best. And what he does best is he punches in combinations. Get back on that bike. Stop, fire, get back on that bike. Don't stay in there too long. make them miss, make them pay. Y'all know the whole cliche, huh? And that's what I see, and that's what I think he should do. Now, W_right said, hey, Devin fight better in the pocket than Kambosos. Now, I didn't think about that. Now, I got caught slipping right there because I really haven't looked at Kambosos on fighting in the pocket. Yeah, I did see him take a lot of shots from Lopez, and he walked through a lot of them too. So now that could be the question, but that ain't really the problem because they're gonna solve that shit before June the 4th. The problem I have is the fucking promoters and the goddamn judges. They are bringing judges from the outside in, who is flying evidently on the same fucking plane. And Teddy Atlas pretty much said, or pretty much insinuating, that it's up to the promoters who they want to win, who they want to be the big star. Now, y'all tell me this. Where do they want them belts to go? Because, see, not only Devin Haney has to be good once, not only has to be good twice, he's going to have to be good 3 times. 3 times. We talking about 2 in Australia. Because if you win the first fight, you're supposed to be what? The A side, right? So that means your ass come over to my neck of the woods. But it ain't going to work that way. He got to go back again. Then again, then once. Well, he go back twice. Then after that, then here comes Lomachenko. Oh, wow. Now, that's if the war is over with. But if the war ain't over with, then that part of the contract is non-avoid. So that part of the contract means that, okay, Devin, you can get the hell up out of there. Or you can stay there and defend your mandatories. There you go. It's a shitty contract, but it's a boss and a bold move. Because you're gambling. You're gambling. But you're gambling with yourself. You're gambling to be great. And this what brings me into none other than McIntyre. Then we're going to talk about Terrence Crawford and Keith Thurman. All right? Let me get a pull. Okay. Brian McIntyre. Thank you all for watching that video. That video did very, very well for 9 minutes. I think, 1.3 thousand watch. And that's good for little old me. Now, little old me, no one was talking about it. So little old me, I feel a certain way about Brian McIntyre. I believe that he's a good trainer, but I think he's full of shit. I believe he's one of them trainers that that has a product like Terrence Crawford and want to take credit for what Terrence Crawford can do. With or without that ass, I really believe that Terrence Crawford don't need Big Mac. I told you, only time he's professional is when he ordered them damn McDonald's Big Macs. That's the only time he talk and act and walk professional. What he did to Jamel Herring is a damn disgrace. And nobody in the world gonna tell me that's been professional. No, it's not. This boy, this young man, a Army, a Marine, a Olympian, or a champion, whatever you want to call him. He got a fight in May. He was in training camp. And all of a sudden, you're going to say, hey, we're going to have to part our own ways. Because I can't believe what you said. What did he say? See, he's mad because MTK Global was, I don't know if it still is, his advisory. They advise him. Now, I don't know if Brian McIntyre is manager or just his trainer. But what business is it of yours? If he wanted you to know, he would have told your fat ass. But he didn't. Oh, well, you should have pulled him to the side. Hey, look here, man. Look here. Check this out. You know, I like to know what's going on the outside, on the business side, so I can be prepared in case someone asks me something. All right? Or you could have went this route. Don't say shit. Just wait till the fight is over with. Then you sit down and say, here, look here. Matter of fact, you can meet him at McDonald's. You can sit down and have your 4 Big Macs and your 3 shakes and sit down and talk to him and say, hey, look here. The fight is over with now, and I think we should go our separate ways. Why? Because I have trust issues with you. You don't trust me. You don't trust B&B and my training team. So therefore, I think we need to go our separate ways. That's what you should have done. But no, you want to flex. Now, what you going to flex, I don't know. But that damn sauna suit and them damn flip-flop with your rusty-ass ankles, you're going to have the nerve to tell somebody you can't come in here. That ain't right. That ain't right. Now, MT Global, I don't think he's with him anymore, but I'm glad that Jamel Harrington now has another trainer who is very respectful in the LA community. Manny Robles. You know, Manny Robles. He is a good trainer. He's going to have to pretty much pick up what fat ass left off at. So now, Harrington's saying, you know, and he's quiet, he's laid back. He's saying that, well, if he don't want me there, then I have to respect that. No, you don't. You don't have to respect shit. He ain't professional. Anytime a trainer, do you ever hear Jerry James talking about Terrence Crawford the way fat ass do? That's who I'm gonna start calling fat ass McIntyre. I know, D-Ray, you don't like this. But I don't give a shit. All right? Because he's fat and messy. That's what he is. He's fat and messy. He think everybody's stupid except him and Bob Arum. You see? What's up, Dilly? What's going on with you? You see? But it was wrong. I don't like it. I don't think it was professional. And I think his ass should get back. Put it that way. Get back. Because, see, if you know Jamel Herring, I don't know him, but I can see his demeanor. He's a quiet guy. Now, I bet he wasn't quiet on that battlefield, but he's a quiet guy. He's a Marine. He don't like controversy, I can tell. So he pretty much, accept what is given to him. He didn't even get in with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson called him every name in the book. He said, oh, he's just talking. Don't worry about it. He's a good guy. No. I'd be like, fuck him. Talk some shit. That's what I want to hear. But what he did was, it was a damn shame. You don't do that to nobody. You wait till after his fight. You wait till after he have his fight and then say, look, let's sit down and let's talk about it. Like I say, you just go to McDonald's. You order 4 or 5 Big Macs and about 4 or 5 shakes and say, what you want? What you want? Because this is what I'm having. What you having? He said, no, I just take some water. That's all? So, and then you sit down and by the time he eat about 3 of them, in about 5 minutes, and they talk. That's how you handle shit like that. You don't say, hey, ho, you can't come in here no more. We can't work together. You have to find another trainer. That ain't cool. That is not cool at all. I didn't appreciate that. And that's why, and why nobody talking about it? Nobody didn't really know about it. He tried to sneak this shit under the radar. But he did do this. He did say this. He want to thank Terrence Crawford for helping him win the championship that Shakur, pretty much took from him. Because Terrence Crawford helped him out, show him different moves, show him, which is good for Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is the only one that deserved a lot of respect out of that camp. A lot of respect. Because, he still, like you say, he still feels a certain way about Terrence Crawford. So I just thought I'd run that by you all. I did do a video on it. And so I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I think it's very unprofessional. Very unbecoming of a trainer. You will never see a Derrick James do that. You will never see a Virgil Hunter do that. You will never see a Barry Hunter do that. You want to see a Ronnie Shields do that. Hell, Jamal said, hey, Ronnie, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Is it all right if I go and work out with Derrick James, just to see how I feel? He said, yeah, go ahead. It might be a good fit with you too. I thought about that. That's how you handle shit. That's how you handle. Because, he knows Jamel's a hothead. So he said, yeah, see how it feels. Did it feel right? Yeah, I think it did. Then why don't you, talk to him about that? I know the whole story. Jamal said, no, this is where I stand. Because, hey, he helped us. He started us off, and I'm going to stay here. And that's what he did. So I just thought I'd throw that at you all. And now, while we still on Bomac, we're going to go to Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford and Keith Thurman. Now, a lot of people are pretty much guessing. A lot of people don't know, is it true or not? But I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you that I got an inside scoop. All right? Terrence Crawford will not be fighting Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia will not be fighting Terrence Crawford. Okay? So let the lies stop as we speak. All right? Now, I can't show you the name, but I'll read it off to you. All right? Okay? I'll read it off to you all, and I will tell you all what Danny Garcia said. All right? So, hey, my girl Sheena, and that cash, woo, app, app. I appreciate you, Sheena, in that cash app. All right, now, let me read this to you. Now, this is what Danny Garcia said about fighting Terrence Crawford, and hope this is for you all that think that he's gonna fight Terrence Crawford. I don't know why people think that, but he's not. Okay. Okay, let me go down here. Okay, and now, okay. He said, like I said before, there's no big fight in the welterweight division without Danny Garcia. Garcia continue. All you got to do is look at the numbers. When Keith Thurman fought me, there was 16,500 people in the Barclays Center. There was 5 million people watching. And he said his very next fight, when he fought Jose de Lopez, there was nobody in the stands when they fought. All right? Now, he said that recently he was hitting at a potential moving up to 154. So it is not clear if the plans on remaining at welterweight, but what is clear appears from retiring. He's not going to retire. All right. Now, he said, I would love to fight Keith Thurman, Sean Porter. Terrence Crawford. But he said right now, a fight for Terrence Crawford is unlikely to happen. Is unlikely to happen right now. He said maybe after he fight a tune-up coming off a layoff, he's not going to go in there and fight a Terrence Crawford. So that's out of the question. But what is in the question is Keith Thurman. Now, of course, Keith Thurman will be fighting. You know what? Let me start it this way. A lot of people, you haven't seen it, written, or whatever, but Terrence Crawford has signed a 2-fight deal with PBC. Okay? And yes, it will be Keith Thurman and Earl Spence. That's the two. Okay? That's the two. That's it. No other Danny Garcia, none of that shit. All right? That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. All right? What's going on, Lord? To the game, boxing, talk. And that chat. Wow, wow, wow. What's going on, baby? We got 110 people in here. Hit that damn like button. Hit it, baby. Hit it. Hit it like you never hit it before. Yes, sir. But anyway, so I just want you all to know that. All right. So please, everybody stop that damn rumor shit. All right. What's up, Detroit? Raise me. Man, did he raise you on the east side or the west side? Yes, sir. All right. Now, but let's just keep it straight. All right. Danny Garcia needs a tune-up. Now, Danny Garcia, I think he lost his zest for the boxing game. Let me tell you why I think that. Because if you look at Danny Garcia, he don't look like he's in fighting condition. It looks like he's looking for a hospital bed. Because, and I'm not being funny, it's just that he looks sick. He looks very sick. Now, I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he lost too much weight, or he's trying to make weight or something like that. I don't know. But then when you put together with his looks and his words and his thinking, well, I made my bones. I did what I had to do in boxing. That don't sound like a man that's so thrilled for boxing. That sounds like a man that won't out. That sounds like a man that say, I did what I had to do. That sounds like a man that enjoyed all that money when he fought with Earl Spence Jr. That sounds like a man that will enjoy his rest of his life with the barbershops and real estate and all that other shit. I told you all this a week or two ago. This is a new day in boxing. The young are growing. The young want the smoke, and the old is out. In with the new, out with the old, or up with the old. Now, I just told you, Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence, undisputed. But, it's a but in this hole. But now, you talking about Terrence Crawford and Jermell Charlo. Now, of course, some people don't know how to say fucking uncle. Some people take friendship, and sometimes they let it just slide by. What's up, Andy Hernandez? What's going on, baby? Now, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is great friends with who? Terrence Crawford. Right? Who wins? Thurman versus Crawford. Don't worry, baby. I'm going to tell you in a minute. Just stay tuned. Hit that like button while you're waiting. All right? Hit that subscribe button. If y'all haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. All right? Now, Shakur Stevenson. He said, listen, Terrence Crawford is stronger than y'all think. He said, y'all think he's skinny. Y'all think he can't handle the punches. But I seen him in sparring. I seen him fight heavyweights. I seen him hurt 175-pound fighters in sparring. Okay? Hey, who am me? Who am I? I wasn't there, so I don't know. But I can tell you this. You go in there and fight Jermell Charlo. And Jermell Charlo been fighting at 154 for a long time. You go in there and fight an undisputed fighter like Jermell Charlo, who does know how to move at that weight. who can punch. Trust me. Terrence Crawford is not that strong for 154 right now. Not now, he's not. Now, I'm not saying down the line he won't be. But Jamel been fighting at that weight class for a while. Now, everybody think that Terrence Crawford can do anything. Everybody believes that whatever weight class he goes to, he's going to be dominant in that weight class. I'm wrong. Matter of fact, I'm going to go as far as to say, hey, what about his chin? How about his chin? Huh? Got Great Machine, man, put him on his ass. Oh, I'm sorry, it was a slip. My fault. My fault. It was a slip. That's right, he slipped. All right? So, but Terrence Crawford versus Keith Thurman. Now, I have to say this. Keith Thurman will put the paws on Terrence Crawford. Keith Thurman will. But it's not going to phase Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is a better boxer. Terrence Crawford is a gym rat. Terrence Crawford focused more on his IQ, his skill set, than the money. Keith Thurman is not worthy. He's not a fighter that focuses on his craft. He's not a fighter. He has a name, but he doesn't have the prestige that a Terrence Crawford has. Terrence Crawford can fight on an orthodox stance and a southpaw stance. Keith Thurman, he moves a lot, but while he's moving, he tries to stop and punch. Then he moves again. We all know when you pretty much trying to sit down on your punches, come from your legs on up. Keith Thurman doesn't do that. Terrence Crawford will drop him, not drop him like knock him out with one punch. He will break him down simultaneously. Keith Thurman cannot take body shots. That's one flaw. That's one flaw. Now, of course, don't think Terrence Crawford don't know that. No matter you love him or loathe him, Terrence Crawford is a beast. Terrence Crawford is one of those guys that wasn't raised in the suburbs. He's one of those guys that didn't live a high life coming up. He is one of those guys that came from where I came from. He's one of those guys that means what he says, and he can fight. As far as fighting Keith Thurman, I think he would do a little bit better than Josesito Lopez. If I put him in there with Manny Pacquiao, I believe he will negate Manny Pacquiao. He would take things from Manny Pacquiao that Manny Pacquiao depends on. Because keep in mind, Manny Pacquiao is a southpaw, but he doesn't fight like a southpaw. So, my money would be on Bud Crawford versus Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is not reliable. He's not reliable in the ring or outside the ring or try to enter the ring. It's always an excuse. No doubt about that. But I don't want to go here, but I got to go here. You see, some fighters, no matter where you're from, some fighters, no matter where you grew up from, some fighters, like Earl Spence, it doesn't matter. It's what you want. That's what it is. It's what you want. And Earl Spence have all the tools. Earl Spence has a chip on his shoulder. And Earl Spence is out to prove something. But please, stop this Danny Garcia shit. Danny Garcia is not ready for the likes of Terrence Crawford. Can you imagine being off 15 damn months and you step in there with a pound for pound WBO welterweight champion? That's, first of all, embarrassing. And number two, Al wouldn't even allow it. Because he messed around to get his ass hurt. And Keith Thurman, I don't know why he got to skip the line. I don't know why he always is right there. I don't know what he's riding off of. Maybe the unified belts that he had before that he got stripped and got an activity taken from him. I don't know why. But it is what it is. Now, I got to talk about this. Now, it been bothering me. It been bothering me. My man, Opulent LD. Oh, wait. And that cash. App. Oh, app. Wow. Wow. All right. I appreciate you, my brother. All right. Thank you for supporting the channel. Any pay-per-views. They coming up. Now, Demetrius Bivol. He's pissed off. Demetrius Bivol is pissed off right now. Now, y'all heard about that reporter that asked Earl Spence that dumbass question about Deontay Wilder. Right? Y'all heard him. Y'all heard what he asked. And Earl gave him the right goddamn answer. And I was alluding to Knockout Boxing yesterday that you can hear the report in the background. Well, he always talking about Deontay Wilder. I thought I asked him. So somebody said, why would you do some dumb shit like that? I know somebody said that, right? But let me talk about Demetrius Bivol for a minute. Oh, yeah. Let me talk about Demetrius Bivol for a minute. He's pissed off. He's pissed off. And let me tell you why he pissed off. He pissed off at the media. And let me tell you what he said. He said, y'all think Canelo is God. Y'all think Canelo can fucking walk on water. But he's not. He's not God. He is beatable. He can't walk on water. That's what the media is buying into. Because he made a couple turns here. He went down this one-way street. Then he went through the alley. Then he went down the other street. Then he made a U-turn and went the other way. Getting out of the way of slick fighters. Demetrius Bivol said, hey, Floyd beat him. Estrella Laura beat him. Huh? Am I on the right track now? Huh? Yeah. Demetrius Bivol. The one that everybody said, oh. He said he lost, in my book, in my mind, at least 5 times. But they gave it to him anyway. The same thing I told you about Devin Haney and the promoters and the judges. You see? You see how all this come together? Oh, yes, Kenny Pete, you're right. The first fight in Triple G, he lost that hole. Thanks to LLA Bird. Huh? So, I don't blame Bivol. Don't keep asking me questions about, well, you think what you can do about Canelo, this and that. Canelo is short. He got short arms. He can't help the red hair. But he's not no slick fighter. He don't pick up his goddamn feet. You know, come on. Now, be honest with you, I seen him better. It's not his fighting skill. It's his way he moves skill. Huh? I'm sorry. I told you. I tell the truth. It's not his fighting skill because I seen better. He's okay. But I seen better. It's just the way you move that made him who he is. If every fighter can move like that, then they would be this and that too. You get the weak. You pick on the weak. They have a belt. So you go and grab it. Who ever heard of Rocky fucking Fielder? But I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that. That's that nay or hey. All right? But Bill will have a point. Don't ask me no questions about Canelo. Don't ask me no damn questions. Y'all act like he God. And you know what? They right. He's right. Y'all act like he's God. The reporters. So I don't blame Bill. I get a little ticked off too. You're already nervous. You already think you're going to get robbed. No matter what kind of performance you put on. You see? Huh? Do you feel me? So I don't blame Bivol. No, look, come on. Ask me some questions about my motherfucking self. Huh? Make sure everybody hit the like button. We got 120 in here. Make sure you hit the like button, please. So do you feel me? Because, see, in my book, it's some bullshit. You know? Ask that man questions about what he can do. Ask that man questions about what he gonna do. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Same way with Danny Garcia and Terrence Crawford. Danny Garcia is not fighting Terrence Crawford. He wrote that. Nobody don't read no more. Danny Garcia said he'd rather fight somebody else coming off a layoff. He's not going to come off a layoff and fight a WBO pound for pound welterweight champion. And another goddamn thing. Don't stop believing people saying that there's no body testing. You think they're going to let two young black fighters fight for undisputed without no body testing? You better wake up and smell the goddamn coffee. Come on now. Now, whoever put that lie out, please, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up with that. Shit, ain't nobody gonna believe that shit anyway. And the ingredients in body is water, USADA, whatever you want to call it. They are not gonna let. I'm sorry. And you know, I don't play the race game in this, you know. I don't. But sometimes, you know, you make it so fucking obvious for us. So we have to just call it like we see it. You make it just so plain. You throw it right in our face, so we just got to say something about it. Huh? That's like putting somebody's ass in your face, and you know, you can't help but to smell it. Huh? So, you know, damn well Maurice Suleiman is not going to let two, not one, two black fighters fight for undisputed and not get tested. Huh? That's right, Ken. I'm balls and stripes, baby. Shit. I mean, somebody got to explain to me. That's just idiotic, stupid. You know, but once again, I don't blame Bivol. You know, I don't blame Teddy Atlas. I don't blame Teddy Atlas one bit. Tell it all, my brother. Now, Teddy Atlas ain't my favorite motherfucking commentator, but at least he told it like it is, just like he did when he went on that rant. And ESPN got rid of his ass. Devin Haney's going to have to be perfect. Devin Haney's going to have to win on damn near by knockout because the promoters, they decide who they want to win. They ain't my words. Ain't my words. This is a former trainer, former commentator, former ass kisser. I'm just keeping it real. What's going on, Uppercut Boxing Nation? Salute, brother. Yeah, cooking with Sir Sir Senior, what's going on, brother? Salute to you. Never let two black fighters slide on drug tests. You're damn right. Yeah, I mean, come on. Really? That's like watching two blacks walk in the store and don't pay them no more attention. Oh yeah, go ahead. Check out the jury. All right, just mingle. Just see what you like. I'll be back. Okay, right. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Come on, man. Please. Man. But anyway, so Teddy Allen, I guess he liked Devin Haney or something like that, and he liked the way he fights or something like that. So he pretty much, they just told us like it was. Sometimes this podcast shit can work out pretty good, huh? Because ain't nobody talking about it but us. Huh? Ain't nobody talking. Just like Big Mac. Ain't nobody know nothing about Big Mac. Got rid of Jamel Herring in the middle of a training camp. Ain't that a bitch? What? But ain't nobody talking about it but us. You see? So who say that we don't have a place in boxing? And I'm talking about the content creators. Who says that we don't? Because old media or new media, whatever you want to fucking call it, they on some bullshit right now. Huh? What's up, Anthony Moore? Shit. What's up, Bole? In that. Wow. Chat. Wow. He said, OG, piece by piece, Spencer's unveiling everything he said. Crawford sued Aaron. That's right. 2 belts from Undisputed. That's right. And now Terrence Crawford is with the PBC. That's right. Where's the beef? Wow. Yes, sir. I tell you what, Bomac ate that bitch. How about that? Wow. 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 Yeah, some of these guys are slow to believe the truth. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yeah. Always on some B shit. Why we can't never enjoy boxing? Why we can't be excited about all these boxing, fights and things coming up? This weekend gonna be lit. I mean, ESPN, The Zone, PBC. I mean, ooh, wow. I mean, it's gonna drive me crazy. Only thing about it, they always put that shit on at the same time. So I'm gonna do like I did the other time, call one fight between rounds and shit, like I did before, cause I would love to see that little rah-rah. And speaking of little rah-rah, Ryan Garcia, y'all heard Knockout Boxing 86 TV last week. I mean, on our show Sunday. We have a show that comes on at 9:00 a.m. every Sunday morning. He's on my platform. I'm on his platform. He's on mine, right? We take turns. Now, you heard him when he said that Ryan said that little kids look up to him. Who the hell look up to Ryan Garcia? Huh? He's not no role model. Huh? Cassandra said, yeah, OG, it's like 100 fights this weekend. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yep. 25 fights. Yep. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And I'm calling every last one of them. Like I said, Earl Spence and Terrence, your Dennis Ugas. That's $74.99. All right. Yes, I'm gonna pay for that pay-per-view. I would like for everybody to support these fighters. If you can't, that's all right. I'm here. I will call it play by play and call it best way I can. So you at work, don't worry about it. I got you. All right. Now, let's keep moving. All right. Okay, I got time. Now, as I was saying about Carissa Shields, for those that wasn't in here, and Savannah Marshall. Yes, that would be a good fight. Yes, she had more knockouts than Carissa Shields. Yes, she beat her in the amateurs. Yes, that was her only loss, and that was to Savannah Marshall. Savannah Marshall, she left Sky Sports. She left not Sky Sports, I'm sorry. She left the zone to go to Sky Sports. Why? Because Sky Sports, she can make a deal and make a fight with Carissa Shields. Now, that don't mean a damn thing. Okay? That's right, LaShawn. That don't mean a damn thing. Because, see, I keep telling everyone, in the amateurs, just because you won in the amateurs doesn't mean you're going to be a star in the pros, and vice versa. You might not have been shit in the amateurs, but as a pro, you might be on fire. Floyd Mayweather, he retired undefeated, but he lost in the amateurs. Yeah, he did. He got a bronze fucking medal he wanted to throw in the garbage, but his grandmama got out the garbage and put it in her bra. You know? So don't stake yourself on that shit. Carissa Shields has skills. That old cliche, here go another one. Skills pay the bills. Skills pay the bills. And I believe that Carissa Shields, and I'm glad she left that MMA shit alone. And no offense against MMA fighters, but I told you once before, and I'm going to tell you again. Carissa Shields' ass is too big to fight MMA. Now, I'm not trying to be freaky diggy, but I'm trying to tell you right now, when she get pinned down on that floor, it's hard to get them hips up and shit and try to get somebody off of you. Come on now. Just think back. Think back at the women in the MMA. Huh? Up and down, that's all. Ain't no up, wham, and down. No. I mean, I was trying to be polite about it last time. They say, she got too big of a behind. No, her ass too big. Let's just put it that way. And I'm glad she's going to stick with boxing and focus on that because she's good at that. She's good at fighting men fighters and getting that sparring with men, just like Amanda Serrano. I like that. I like that fight. I like that fight with Katie Taylor. I think that could be a barn burner. Now, we got to go to Valdez and Shakur Stevenson. Now, we know, you know, and I know that Oscar Valdez did not want this fight. Now, you can play it off. You can smile. You can say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But what's going to happen? She's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. I'm sorry. Because, see, one thing I can say about Shakur Stevenson, yeah, he is with Top Rank. We all know what happens over at Top Rank. You come in as an amateur out of the amateurs, and you get all the exposure you want. No doubt about that. They good at that shit. They would give you exposure. Keyshawn Davis, they gave him exposure. He had to drop out last fight, but he gets the exposure. But once you reach a certain level in Top Rank, they try to snatch the rug from under your ass. But I believe that Shakur Stevenson is not going to let that happen. I believe that he speaks his mind and his family is involved in his career, and that ain't going to happen. And who knows? Now, I'm not wishing nothing, but who knows? Bob might not even outlive to see Shakur Stevenson become that type of fighter. Huh? Now, I'm not wishing nothing bad on him. You know, even though he wished bad on other motherfuckers, but I ain't wishing bad on him. But I believe Shakur Stevenson might be the first top-ranked fighter that's going to tell them to go to hell, and I want this fight, and I want this fight now. I really believe that. He can fight. He's getting better. He's getting better and better. He's a southpaw, and he will be moving up in weight, I think, pretty soon. And I think he should beat Oscar Valdez. He didn't want this fight for two reasons. Number one, he knows his skills is not set up like Shakur Stevenson. He doesn't have that skill set. He's that come forward type of fighter. He don't have the fast feet that Shakur Stevenson has. He don't know how to fight on the back foot like Shakur Stevenson. He's not that type of fighter. So that's why he pretty much ran from Shakur, and now his hands is tied. They made an offer. Remember, Shakur Stevenson getting low too. He getting low ball too on this fight. Oscar Valdez is going to get more for this fight. Like Devin Haney said, and I quote and unquote, and I say it again. If you really, really want to fight, you can make that fight. You can make it happen if you want that fight. Any fight can be made. It's just how bad you want that fight. So what he did as a young boss at 24 years old, he made it happen. Now, I think it's a fucked up contract, because if you win all the belts, you still got to drag your ass back there for a 24-hour plane ride and do it again. You got to be good not once, not twice, but 3 times. George Kambosos twice. Then you got the little baby shoes, right? The baby shoes. Y'all know, huh? He wears size 2. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Lomachenko. Huh? So he got to be good 3 times. But he made a bold move. He set a precedent. He set a precedent that these fighters should go by. He set a precedent that maybe we might get the fight we want. All you got to do is just bet on yourself. If you're that confident in your skills, if you think your skills can pay the bills, then make the fight. Willing to take less if you can beat that fighter. If you can beat that fighter, don't hold out. Don't hold out in negotiations. Say, okay, I'll take it. Whatever he throw at you, say, I'll take it. Because you know you can win. How many of you out there know you can win? How many out there know you can beat that fighter? If so, make the fight. Make the fight. Don't give me that shit. If it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. Fuck that shit. That's a thing of the past. And Ryan, don't you try that damn crazy shit either. That's a thing of the past. That corona shit, that's about to be the thing of the past. So tell me, if you really want it, go get it. Go get it. We'll see it. We'll pay for it. Give us the fights that we want. Stop playing. Because if this young 24-year-old can show you all the blueprint of getting a fight that you want, then take the hoe. Take it. What's up, Winning City Assassin? Leon Robinson, what to do, baby? If you need height, TERRE might work for you. But if you're real with great upside, you got to get up out of there after your baby teeth fall out. You damn right. Yep. Or you'll be on Gerber baby food still in your 30s. You damn right. TERRE would throw your ass to the wolves. Look how long Terrence Crawford stayed in that chicken coop. Look how long he stayed in that chicken coop. And while he was in that chicken coop, couldn't get out, there go Bob Aaron talking about him like a dog, talking about him like a slave. Huh? Now, this is the one that certain content creators say he's going down as the best promoter in the world. No, he's not. He's going down as the most slimy, grimy motherfucker in the world. How about that? Fuck out of here with that shit. Oh, my man. What's up, little Ricky? Yes, sir. He said after Haney beat Kambosos twice, then validated with an epic win over Loma as well. His status won't be denied any longer. That's right. All that email chatter will cease. You're damn right. Email belt my ass. You know, get a good ass whooping with an email belt. How about that? But see, Lomachenko, that still ain't guaranteed. This fight, this war, I heard, might last another 2 years. So hey, so Devin Haney might just sit there and fight his mandatories. See, sometimes karma's a bitch. And I don't want to hear that shit. My wife is from South Africa. So y'all misinterpret the picture. Motherfucker, we don't care. We don't care she's from South Africa. It's not acceptable to say that no matter what corner of the world you in. And who says that? Who does that? Jay Dixon, what to do, baby? But excuse me. But Jay Dixon, right? You only can fight one fight at a time. One fight at a time. And then what you're gonna have to do, take one step at a time. All he can do is face the fight for June the 4th. After that, then he have to worry about after that. Then when that time comes, then that time comes. After that, that time comes, that time comes. So that's what you're gonna have to do. Now, let's talk about Earl Spence, the workout. Okay, we talked about it a little bit on the show yesterday on the morning after show with me and Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Make sure you subscribe to him if you haven't already. All right, Earl Spence looked great. Earl Spence was on point. Earl Spence was really, really thudding that bag. Now, I said yesterday on the morning after show that Earl Spence is not even putting up a sweat when he was working the bag. Now, of course, Ugas trainer, Simolis, he said Earl Spence is not the same fighter that he was before. He's a different fighter between Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. He saw a great fighter in Earl Spence versus Sean Porter. What he saw against Danny Garcia is a traumatized, a body that was going through trauma against Danny Garcia. He believes that Earl Spence is a shot fighter. He believes that Earl Spence cannot be the champion he was prior to the accident or the eye injury. Now, as I quote Derrick James said, listen, we put the eye injury behind us. We're not talking about the eye injury no more. That's history. The accident is way behind us now. Because remember, fighters, people, we recover. Our bodies recover from trauma. Our bodies get healed from trauma. When you are an athlete, your body's in better shape than mine. You know how to fall when you playing basketball. They teach you how to tuck and roll. They teach you how to do that shit. Money Brown TV, salute to you, my brother. Hope everything went all right with you. All right? I hope everything went all right with you. So therefore, once you looked at Earl Spence, when you saw how he was hitting that bag, once you saw how he was looking, that shows you that he does have some type of chip on his shoulders. That shows you that he got something to prove. Now, who? I don't know. Matter of fact, I really don't care. I would like to see him win a championship belt in his home state of Texas. This was the first time this would happen. He will be a champion, or hopefully a champion. Let me put it this way, because I do not put anything in boxing, because anything can happen in boxing. That's right, G5_Gabe. Make sure you subscribe to my brother. All right, that's right. He looked like a machine. He wasn't sweating, but he was hitting that bag and he was thugging that bag. I mean, a big thug was going through that bag, and he had on big gloves, big brown gloves. They fight in 10-ounce gloves. Sparring 10-ounce gloves, whatever. But now, We getting close to that date. Okay, that next week, and that's going to be a doozy. This is one of the biggest fights in the glamour division in a long time since Floyd and Manny. I really believe. Matter of fact, I think even bigger. Now, it almost ran its course because I told you all last month, if this fight ain't made by January, I say fuck it. But now I'm back excited about it. I'm back excited about it because you got two skilled fighters. And we ain't even talking about Terrence Crawford. We talking about we talking about a Cuban-born fighter where they treat them like heroes over there. That's why you see a lot of Cubans that at the age of 30 years old are still amateurs. They look at amateurs over there as we look at pros over here. They fight on the finca, the farm, 24/7 over there in Cuba. They are treated like kings over there. And especially don't win a gold medal. Oh, shit, don't win a gold medal. Because, man, you can have everything over there. They look at that as the pros over there. You'll be surprised how you can shine. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for you, Dennis, you guys. He wanted to be on a different level. And he has been on that different level. He always came close, but came up a little short. But now he's gotten better with them little shorts. As I said yesterday, Dennis, you guys keeps a tight defense. And it's up to Earl Spence to penetrate that defense. Now, one thing about Dennis, you guys, he will throw it right. He will throw it a left. But he's right back in place, getting ready and ready for that counter as he come back. So this is going to be a tough and strategic fight for both guys. Now, some people say, hey, this is a 50-50 fight. No, it's not a 50-50 fight. I think it's a 60-40 fight. But it can turn into a 60-40 fight the other way. I don't put shit behind boxing. Because anything can happen in boxing. Trust me. Anything can happen in boxing. So, with that, we got my man. Everything in boxing coming up next. And that's none other than my brother, Keon. Everything in boxing is coming up. I am your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, make sure you do. I come on every day, Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. That's right, 12:30 Central Time. Then on Saturday mornings, if it's not a fight, which it probably will be for the next few weeks, all right? You got your boy right here with the call-in show at 10:30 on Saturday mornings. Now, of course, if there's a fight, which it will be, I'm calling every fight. Pay-per-view or not, I will be calling every fight. If there's two fights at the same time, I will put up a poll and you all can check it out. Okay, you all can tell me because I work for you all. I give you all the content. I give you all the calls. I give you all the choices. And that's what it is. This is what this platform is for you to give your opinion. Your opinion is always validated right here. You're not going to get blocked. You're not going to get timed out. All right? You have your opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I don't run my channel like that. All right? If you got an opinion and you like Terrence, fine. You like Earl, fine. Hell, you like Mr. Magoo, fine. All right? You're not going to get blocked. You're not going to get timed out. You don't have to like what I like. You don't have to say what I say. You don't have to agree what I agree. All right? This is what this platform is for, to voice your fucking opinion. And I want you to do that. And also hit that like button. And with that, that's all I have. I appreciate everybody coming in here. Make sure you subscribe to all content creators. Content creators like G5_Gabe, Ashley's Corner, 78 Sports. They're all the LWC channels. All right. Make sure you show them love. Lost Punch Out TV. He's all the way across the pond. Make sure you check him out. good brother, anybody that creating content. Because we the only one giving the voice to boxing right now. Now, if you want to call giving a voice what Andre Ward does and Little Stymie, okay, then okay, your flavor. All right. And we got my man also W_right side. He has a channel now. All right. And I heard he has a great channel. So make sure you subscribe to him too. All right. So with that, that's all I have for you all. I appreciate you all coming in, and I will see you. Oh, baby, I will see you tomorrow in the same place and same time. I greet you. Wow, with the ancient word of peace. And that's Assalamu alaikum and Salaikum Salam. Everybody have a great day and keep your head on a swivel, baby. All right. And with that, check out Everything Boxing coming up next. Peace.